big lunch on Wednesday, mainly because I didn't eat breakfast that day. I was waiting, not because I forgot to, I was just waiting to eat lunch. So I just had a bigger lunch. And I had spaghetti. And I'm glad that I got a bigger lunch because the spaghetti was terrible. The garlic bread was the garlic bread was cool. I don't see how you can mess up garlic bread, but the spaghetti was terrible. The pineapples was hidden as usual. The sandwich was good. I got a turkey sandwich with barbecue sauce. Then the cranberry juice also made me mad because it was just water, which they didn't put the sign on there because it's two different drinks. It's two different spots to where the drinks are at. One of them has a sign that's letting you know it's not any more cranberry juice. Then the other one is just water, but they didn't put a sign on there letting us know. So I had to empty that out. I think I got lemonade to replace it because I was like, that's a weird taste. Because it didn't taste like just water, but it didn't taste like cranberry juice either. So I just got lemonade. But yeah, that was a bigger lunch that I had. Yeah, probably, but it wasn't even that big because I didn't finish the spaghetti at all. Like I said, the spaghetti was terrible. We had a class taught by a dating doctor, which was so weird. It was from our emerging leaders class, and I was like, okay, this is also on Wednesday. I'm like, okay, I'm just knowing for sure we finna learn some bullshit. And then, um, yeah, that's what it was. It was a waste of time. Like, we just sat there for a whole hour. Because our class is from 3:05 to 4:45. We was just sitting there, and he kept yapping and yapping. I was like, this is going nowhere. Then James came out in a penguin costume for whatever reason. I don't know what that was about. And James, he's one of the student leads for the Emerging Leaders program. And I'm cool with James. I was so confused on why he's in a penguin costume. I don't know how this teaches us anything about love. If anything, this is scaring me, and I'm confused. And like I said, I didn't learn anything from this. Like, I was trying to listen. I was listening to music half the time, and then one guy was like, and he told us to do certain things, and the dude sitting next to me, I was on the dodgeball team with, I didn't tell him I quit. He just had to find out for himself. He was like, one of them was like, ask, can you pat the other person's back? I don't want to be touched by anybody in no context. No, I don't see how this is teaching us anything. But yeah, and then the doctor, whatever, he told us to say, I would date myself. So almost everybody said that. A white guy behind me said that he would fuck himself. Sir, that's not what he told us to do. That wasn't part of the fucking, that's not what the fuck was supposed to happen. I don't know why you said that. Then I looked back and I was so confused because that's not what the dating doctor nigga said. So why the fuck would you say that? That doesn't make any sense to me. But yeah, it wasn't relaxing or comfortable. It was really weird. I'm part of the SABA organization, which is Sports Analytics and Business Association, and that's mainly for students with sports analytics majors. People with other majors are welcome to come to it, but it's 12 of us going to Michigan for a trip, for a conference in Michigan that's going to have NBA and MLB Hall of Famers there giving us different business tips and like telling us more about the sports side, the business side of the sports world. So right now I'm just checking to make sure I have everything because I'm not going to have my regular computer. I have my school computer, so maybe I'm going to see what I can do with that. I got both my chargers. So my glasses are right here. My AirPods. Okay, I got my AirPods here. These two notebooks is when I do have time to watch sports while I'm on the trip, so I can take notes and get that content out. Got my school computer right here since I won't be on my regular computer. I'm still trying to get some content out. Got my pens and pencils in there. So that's everything that. Then I'm gonna check my suitcase too, cause it's a small suitcase since it's only gonna be 2 days. But now I can check this and make sure that I have everything. So let's see. And this is I don't know if y'all can see it, but this is a small notebook I'm gonna be taking and use that before the conference, which is on Friday. On Thursday we mainly gonna just gonna kill. So I do have Uno cards too. So then I got all my stencils. Yeah. I don't know when. I probably wear this at some point. I probably wear that to sleep. But yeah, I couldn't find a suit, so I just had to find a dress. I had a dress, I got a dress shirt, but I couldn't find a suit. It's like, I don't feel like pulling the whole thing out. But y'all will see it. But yeah, I got everything that I need. So, yeah, so then I got my towels, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is, and I can check here. The part I'm checking here is just where I'm gonna have my jewelry at. And then I'm gonna have dress shoes too. And yeah, I got toothpaste and toothbrush. Actually, I don't, wait. See, I don't know if I wanna I can't put my mouthwash right there. I might just have to carry this because I already got to carry my shoes, or the dress shoes that I'm wearing for the conference. But yeah, I need to figure out where to put my mouthwash at though. But this just getting started because as soon as I get done recording this, well, y'all not gonna see it, but I'm gonna be leaving in about 30 minutes so I can go to the meeting spot. But yeah, I got everything that I need, so it's gonna be a fun trip and it's gonna be a fun vlog. And the car ride to Michigan was smooth, and it was about 3.5 hours. That was the ride there and back. I think the ride there might have been a bit shorter or longer. I think I don't remember because I remember both times. Yeah, on the ride there I went to sleep for a little bit, listened to music for most of it. Yeah, it was a cool ride. We just talked about sports, got to know each other, because it was 11 of us that went on the trip, but it was 4 in one car and 4 in another, and then 3 other people arrived later in the night, and then we all went to the conference together on Friday. And the hotel room had a lot of space, had a lot of stuff. It had a mini fridge, a microwave, a TV. Didn't use most of it because it was only there for 2 days, but it was cool. Had some hangers in the closet that I was able to hang my clothes up on for the conference the next day. Had an ironing board in case I needed to use that. It's the Hampton Inn, I think, in Michigan, in Ann Arbor. So they had a lot of cool stuff. So that's definitely a good spot to stay. Then they had some snacks downstairs. I think you had to pay for those, or you could have put it, and then everything was paid for, so we couldn't add it to the hotel or whatever. But yeah, the hotel had a lot of cool stuff. And then we had the conference on Friday, which featured different players. MLB Hall of Famer CC, he spoke. Brandon Graham, former Eagle, he spoke. Duncan Robinson, who's now at the Pistons, spoke. Grant Hill spoke. Alex Ohania, which is Serena Williams' husband, he spoke as well. I got some recordings from some of them. I don't think I got a recording out of Grant Hill. I didn't get a recording out of Grant Hill when he was speaking because of where I was at in the crowd, so I had to move later on for the later speeches to be able to record those, to put those as part of here. But I say Grant Hill, I enjoyed hearing him speak. He was one of the first speakers, and he was talking about how the game is growing internationally and how he loves it, but it also makes it harder to pick an Olympic team for Team USA because a lot of the top talent is now coming from overseas, from Canada, from France, from Serbia, and that's going to be a trend that we could continue to see in the coming years.
Proximity is what? Thank you. Alexis Ohanian. Moderating Alexis will be Google's Kate Johnson. Kate is an Olympian, an executive leader, cancer survivor, and an advocate for women's sports. Matter of fact, she had a TED Talk. Did you all see her TED Talk? Who saw her TED Talk? All right, If you haven't seen her TED Talk, she's going to tell you a little bit about it. She's had leadership roles at IMG, Visa, and now Google, where she serves as a global director for sports and entertainment marketing. And if that wasn't enough, Kate is an Olympic silver medalist, a world champion rower, and a University of Michigan Hall of Honor inductee. She'll be leading a conversation with tech founder and venture capitalist Alexis Ohanian. One of the best, one of the brightest. Alexis is the founding control owner of NWSL's Angel City Football Club, the TGL's Los Angeles Golf Club, the founder of Athlos, a record-breaking women's track competition that took place just last weekend in New York. He's an investor in Chelsea FC women's team. He is the co-founder and former executive chairman of Reddit, one of the largest websites in the US, currently valued at more than, anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to take a guess how much it's valued at? Come on, yell it out. No. Give me another number. Huh? Give me a number. 40 billion. 40 billion. 40 billion. Proximity, opportunity. Listen to him. Listen to Kate. He's also the founder and general partner of 776, a venture capital firm with over $1 billion in total assets under management. Finally, not only is he married to global tennis superstar Serena Williams, but their two daughters, Olympia and Didi, or Adira, boast the title of the youngest owners of a professional sports team through investments made in Angel City FC and LA Golf Club, okay? Remember, as I said at the very beginning, your parents and your community, your team, your college, and your mentors and your friends have a plan for you. Your job is to execute on that plan. Please welcome to the stage Kate Johnson and Alexis Ohanian.
And I just saw a number that caught my attention. I started ranting, and by the end of the rant, I was like, literally, I'm gonna buy an NWSL team or start one. Who can help?
It was your thesis.
And it was Alex Morgan, who I'll always give her flowers to, one of the greatest to ever do it, who replied. And she said, I can help you with that. She was playing in Orlando at the time. I brought her down, spent the day. I just took notes, just asked her a bunch of dumb questions for 3 hours. And a few months later, ended up wiring, it was about $1 million was an expansion fee back then, to buy what would become Angel City. And today that league, I think the NWSL, you heard from Jess, the Denver team paid, I think, $150 million just 5 years later. So a significant appreciation. And that came from a, Twitter rant. So I would say, you're at a point in your career, as most of you, where you're still hopefully gonna have a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of ideas. And I would start getting good at realizing what are the ones that you can't stop thinking about. And write down all of them whenever you have them. But what are the ones that you just keep connecting dots? If you have this particular affliction, this entrepreneurial affliction, you will go through life looking to connect dots all the time. That's all I do. I think the only reason I've been as successful as I have been as an investor and an entrepreneur is because I just connect all the dots all the time. And it's probably makes me a little difficult to be married to sometimes because I'm always always thinking about these connections. But I think so many of the even much greater entrepreneurs that I've gotten to know have this ability, and it's a muscle you can exercise. And it's one that, if you're going to devote decades of your life to building something, it should be something that you're this obsessed with.
So
they've been cool.
Track and field is one of those sports that we are all paying attention to.
Marrying Times Square, the crossroads of the world, with track and field.
Welcome to Athlos, New York City.
Look at him go! Look at him go!
The Olympic champion with a victory.
every time she's done, it is just beautiful.
Looking for the Athlos sweep, fastest mile on U.S. soil.
Athlos has done something that we have never seen before.
Not just
competition. It's about a show.
We are creating opportunity. We are creating change.
Ladies will be getting paid tonight instantly. You see that in the corner?
Every time you see women on the field, women on the track, we're going to put on a show.
We're here building the future. We want Aplos to be the Formula One of track and field.
Amazing to be able to come together.
Aplos is doing that in a way that nobody else is.
Hopefully that's inspiring a lot of girls. Nothing that you can't do if you believe it. Women, we are on the top of the world.
There was also different sections we could go to. This one was about working with influencers, so they just kind of gave tips on like content creation, stuff like that. I think one of the main things they said was just keep posting and just be you. I think keep posting was the second thing, but be you was the first thing. And they showed us different examples of people acting in their element compared to out of it, and just how it's just more natural to just be yourself and there's no need to fake it. Then there was other breakout sessions we went to for like internship opportunities and stuff like that. Obviously, as a freshman, it's hard to come by some of those, but I got my name out there to some people. And then in the summer, maybe, I know one of them might have some stuff in the summer of this year, or maybe even something next year. But that was definitely a cool opportunity to meet people, get a few business cards, and be able to contact these people at some point.
Capital 813 and Lightbox. So when we announce the winners, please come up, grab your check, and make your way with a stepper fee. So we're proud to announce the winners of this year's Sports Finals Case Competition are Ethan, Elliot, Ozon, and Spencer. Please come collect your check.
You know, the effort, the decisions, being disciplined. I mean, you know, it's a daily walk, you know, of the journey. Don't try to rush it, because there's things that you'll miss along the journey if you try to look too far ahead. So I try to be with my feet up and, you know, enjoy the journey, even through the hard.
Mark?
Probably two things, simple, apply to any profession. Number one, if you don't work hard, you're not getting anywhere. Just simple. No matter what you want to do, if you don't work hard, it's not happening. The second thing is, and it sounds obvious, but it's not, don't be an asshole. Be nice to people. It's hard enough to succeed with people rooting for you. It's next to impossible when they're rooting against you.
For me, it would be two. My mom always preached to me about being humble, being respectful, and, you know, making sure that you're doing the right things, but it was always being humble. And in my baseball career, it was play the game within the game, which meant to me being a good teammate, doing the things that I needed to do, show up on time, being a good leader, all those different things that kind of made me, when I wasn't a good player, they still wanted me around because of all those little intangibles. So staying humble and playing the game within the game.
A lot of great stuff there. I would say run your race. That's something, a little mantra I've always tried to live true to. I think in today's society and climate, there's this propensity to want to get caught up in what other people are doing. And we're constantly comparing because this person's achieved this at this age or this person's done this. But just stay true to your path, stay true to your journey, and really do all those other things that these guys are talking about. I think if you handle that, you'll put yourself in a good situation to be successful.
Yeah, just to put it right around.
Now we're partners, legitimate partners. So my money's in the general partnership of the fund. These guys have their money in the partnership, in the general partnership of the fund. They will never pay us a fee again, and they'll be able to select on a deal-by-deal basis to get co-invest rights, as many GPs do in funds. So they might like deal 3 in the fund a lot, and they may want to double down. And Duncan loves that deal and wants to put $500,000 into it, but then doesn't like the next 4. He may like them just from a pure ROI standpoint, but you don't want to go deeper in those deals or get involved with those companies. So it's just, we took 7 years of learning and created a better structure for it.
Okay, before we open up to questions, you got a big game tomorrow against University of Washington. What are your thoughts?
W, baby.